How you doing out there? Thank you so much for clicking that thumbnail over here, PeppieLaView's. I appreciate it. Yes, I do. It is Friday. Yes. And it is still spring break. I slept in as I normally do anyway. Just now pretty much getting up trying to start my day. And so what I wanted to do is post a quick video, viewer comments, right? I told you before what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to wait until probably about the end of the week, maybe a Friday or a Saturday, and I will come into your comments. Okay, and probably more than likely it's going to be a Saturday. So look for it Saturday. All right, viewer comments Saturday. I will respond to your comments. Well, let's get it started. Okay, now some comments I missed, like literally, I'm like, okay, how did I miss that one? Because I have a system. I just kind of go all the way down and go that way, but I missed some comments. So let's talk about this comment that was a while back, actually. Someone by the name of D. Moore says, 3 minutes in and you haven't explained anything. I'm out. And that's the Shaka Khan, Stephanie Mills, Diana Ross video shows some respect. That's what D. Moore said. D. Moore said 3 minutes in and you haven't explained anything. I'm out. Well, I don't know what to tell you, D. Moore. And then someone responded back to D. Moore and said, M. Lane says, I know some people are so overly dramatic and love to talk slow and listen to themselves as they talk and yawn. What I do if the video title catches my attention and I run into a boring person talking slow, I click on the tool icon just below the video and increase the playback speed. I usually double it. Okay, well, thanks for that suggestion, M. Lane, to B. Moore's comment. D. Moore's comment. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not responsible for your IEP, all right? I'm not. And for those of you who don't know what the IEP is, it's something that people use in order for them to have assistance with things, right? Yeah, I know there was a little bit of a jab. I understand that. But basically what I am trying to say is that I don't know what to tell you, because right now we're 2 minutes in. And if I have bored you right now at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, I still don't know what to tell you. Because over here we have a discussion. And I try to make sure that I set up my channel in a way in which it's friendly towards me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not responsible for your take on it. I haven't explained anything. I don't know how long that video is. Usually my videos, I try to keep to 30 minutes. So if you don't have, I guess, the patience to sit through a 30-minute video, because if you don't have the patience to sit through a 30-minute video, I don't know how you had the patience to sit through a 55-minute class or an hour and 30-minute class. I just don't know, because I do think that your teacher would probably want to set it up in such a way that, they give you a little bit of information and kind of introduce you to things. And somewhere in that 30 minutes, what I wanted to explain, it was there. But if you don't have the time, if you want to skip class, right? If you were one of those people who, hey, I don't like what you're talking about, and you put your head down on the desk and you checked out of class and, the teacher was explaining it to you and you felt like it was boring, or you in the middle of the class, you asked to go to the bathroom because the teacher said that it was boring. You felt like what the teacher was talking about was boring, and you stayed in the bathroom in the hallway the whole entire class time, and then you came back and now you want to have the teacher to explain everything over to you or give you, the answer right then and there, which not trying to get you to use your mind, to think. See, that's what we do over here. That's what I do. It's called thinking. We like to think. So again, I don't know what to tell you as far as the M. Lane person is concerned, talking about being dramatic, so on and so forth. I'm not being dramatic. I'm being myself. I truly am being myself. I'm not being dramatic, but thank you for that compliment. It's not the first time that I've heard it. And well, I like who I am. I really and truly do, and I still don't know what to tell you. I really and truly don't. So again, somewhere around in the 30-minute, I could explain my point at the 5-minute. My point could have been explained like right then and there, like as soon as you checked out of the video and you decided you didn't want to stick around. My point was probably being explained then. So again, I still don't know what to tell you. We're 5 minutes into this video, 5 minutes and almost 40 seconds into this video. And I still don't know what to tell you as far as how you feel about checking out. And see, it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. And you stopping by, I usually have learned now to say this is to people, especially over here in these, social media streets now. I would say, thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving. Remember, God loves you and I love you best. I love you best, and you take care of yourself. And I really truly do mean it. Like if I'm not your cup of coffee, I'm okay with that. Like I'm not missing out on anything. And that's the truth. So again, if you understand how people try to get your attention, they'll try to get your attention in so many different ways. I want to assume that the people who check out in 5 minutes or so of anyone's video, okay, but I'm here to tell you that if someone was fighting, if someone was cussing and using inappropriate language or whatever they was doing, the foolishness that they were doing, I'm pretty sure you would have stuck around the whole video. You would have shared that video. I know people do it all the time, right? So over here, I'm not playing with your senses like that. When you go into the grocery store, you see how the grocery store sets up different things to get your attention, to stimulate you, so on and so forth. I am aware of that. So I used to have videos that were about an hour. I used to try to not go over an hour. Now here I am at the 30-minute mark. And now I'm saying I'm comfortable with the 30-minute mark. So if you can't stay around for 30 minutes and watch a video, I don't know what to tell you, but I understand. I have things that I do too in order to, if I hit a snag in a video, yes, I probably would hit the button that fast forward. I might click up a little further in the video and I'm like, oh, okay. I understand. Like my feelings are not hurt is where I'm going with you. So I still don't understand why you would leave that comment like it was supposed to hurt. So again, D Moore and M Lane, congratulations. Seriously. Ooh. So Topper Allen says, Stephanie Mills has a gospel version of the song, The Power of God. Renegade says, really? Now, got to check that out. So this was those. All right, let's look and see here. We got to go to... All right, so we have Nuff Said. I'm going to assume that's how you pronounce that. Nuff Said, the truth hurts sometimes. Tell me about it. Talk about timing. Love you, Stephanie Mills. So that's a comment to Beyonce, Diana Ross, and Stephanie Mills, so on and so forth. So I'm hitting the like button on that one and the love button. Thank you so much for Nuff Said for responding as well. Then we have a comment by Mary Jesus Blige Stan. Okay, let's see. Michelet is not the queen of nothing. Okay. She sang over up-tempo beats, not hardcore hip-hop beats. Mary sung over beats that rappers were on. Mary is still here and relevant. Where is Michelet? See, I can't deal with ignorance. Seriously, I can't. So I don't know what to tell you about that one. Maybe I need to comment on that one in another video, and I probably will just make that a whole nother video. But again, that comment was made regarding a Mary J. Blige video that I just recently uploaded. And as you know, over here, sometimes I kind of compare and contrast some divas and talk about some similarities. I'm sorry if you're not aware what contrast and compare, but I talk about things that some divas have in common and some things they don't have in common. And I don't know about you all, but I'll say it again, Miss Chalet, to me, did it first. It's not a diss towards Mary J. Blige at all, but as I was making my comment, I was like, wait a minute, Mary J. Blige did that first. I mean, Miss Chalet did that first. And again, you're talking about up-tempo beats and so on and so forth. All I'm saying is that Dr. Dre and L.A. Dre and all those guys who were producing on Miss Chalet record at the time, to me, again, no one was sounding like Miss Chalet was sounding. Queen of nothing. Like, this is so disrespectful to say that Miss Chalet is the queen of nothing and say, well, Mary J. Blige is the queen of hip-hop. What is a queen of hip-hop soul? When she probably gave herself that title, or Puffy or the record company probably gave her that title. And even if the fans gave her that title, it is what it is. Like, see, this is the type of foolishness and nonsense that I promise you I really don't get. And then to make a comment, where is Miss Chalet now? I think Miss Chalet is doing well. Like, she's alive and well. She probably performing here and there. So Mary J. Blige is in the public eye, the media. She's, all of a sudden, like, she's supposedly doing better than Miss Chalet. Like, and then you are Mary J. Blige stan, because at this moment in time, I refuse to even put my Lord and Savior's name right now in the midst of this foolishness. But I don't know. Y'all done made me tired with some of these comments. However you feel. So I'm going to reply and say, however you feel. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like, when you respond that way, you don't give me a mature, quality, well thought out comment. You get that kind of response. I just don't know. Some of y'all are weird. Seabreeze 40 says, but you hear Sharon Bryant in the background on Send For Me. She deserved better treatment, but both women were treated badly by the Lewis brothers, who were in charge of the group. So Seabreeze 40 is commenting on the Atlantic Starr video with Sharon Bryant and Barbara Weathers. Yeah, and yeah, she was. Both of the ladies allegedly were treated poorly by these gentlemen. Now that I think about it, I think Barbara Weathers was let go of the record company. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think both of those, Atlantic Starr and Barbara Weathers, were on Reprise Records. I think Barbara Weathers, for whatever happened over there, I think she was let go from the record company. Like, during the release of her album. That's why we didn't hear much from her on that album, from my understanding. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Seabreeze 40 has made another comment with the Sharon Bryant and Barbara Weathers video. I love them both, but Miss Sharon Bryant was who I was introduced to first. Check out Atlantic Starr, When Love Calls, 4-Leaf Clover, Second to None. The Lewis brothers who wrote the songs were in conflict, which brought confusion to Miss Bryant. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, in the music industry, black men treated black women artists the way white men treated them. Oh my gosh. Ooh, do tell. Do tell. Oh gosh, yeah. We might talk about that too. Now, okay. Catherine Sloper, I like your perspective on this. See, I don't know what the other people were getting out of it. I guess they wanted to leave a negative comment. But see, that's why I told Catherine Sloper, I like your perspective on this regarding the Angela Bassett, the Academy Awards look was misunderstood. I do think it was. And again, I was just saying, hey, you guys can build her up. Angela Bassett, I think Angela Bassett was well aware she was not going to probably win. It was probably a 50-50 chance of her winning to Jamie Lee Curtis. Angela Bassett probably felt like she was going to win, but that look was not shade to the Academy Awards or to Jamie Lee Curtis. I think that look was towards us, towards you all who built her up. She was like, So yeah, thanks so much. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Can I say India? Ma'am, I don't, or sir, I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to call you India. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do it. Zorobendia. Maybe that's it. I'm sorry, child. I think it's a good thing that she didn't win. Everyone careers take a dive when they get it. She's too powerful of an actress to stop now. As a result, she would get more offers. Well, that is the truth. Oh yeah, she will get more offers after this, and she'll probably get a nice payday from it. Whether it's the amount of money she deserves or doesn't deserve as an actress, she will. She's good on that. She really is. So thank you so much. Yeah, I think you're right. All right, Trinity Izzard. I absolutely adore Angela Bassett and her amazing ability to bring characters to life through her craft. Love. I never seen the movie that Jamie Lee Curtis won for, and I probably won't because it didn't sound that interesting. However, I don't believe Angela Bassett's role in Black Panther was not her best standout role by far. It was kind of a background character role. It was written to be a standout role. I do, however, believe Angela Bassett has many other roles that she should have been considered for this award. I agree. I agree. Yeah, the Bronx is a borough in New York regarding Mary J. Blige. That was from Glenn Rushing. Aware of that. Thank you for reminding me that, sir. Melanated chick. I think that's how you pronounce melanated chick. Yes, sir, definitely. Yes, AB is royalty. The catch-22 is with this is Jamie Lee Curtis been in the Hollywood industry for years, and they never recognized her for her accolades. Not saying AB didn't deserve it. It was the matter at hand, and AB and everyone else knows we act. Jennifer Lewis has been cheated. See, people, this is what Monique was talking about. Peep game, and y'all thought she was crazy. She knew her worth. I agree. And what I'm saying here is that I agree, and Angela Bassett is definitely playing her part. And that Angela Bassett, yes, she's definitely playing her part. Victor Johnson, they should call it Academy Rights Awarded Show, in my opinion. Well, I'm not going to reply to that one. All right, back at Angela Bassett video. Wendy Johnson, you are so very right. She knew in her heart that she was not going to win, and I love how she took it. Yeah, I think she took it gracefully. Yeah. I think she took it gracefully. I really do. Quita is always showing up. Thank you so much, Quita. I appreciate you. What time we got here? 20 minutes in. Quita, my favorite song by them, and that's Atlantic Starr, is Send For Me Too. But I like some songs by Sharon Bryant. Hold on, let me see. My favorite song by them is Send For Me Too. But I like songs by Sharon Bryant. Okay, so basically what Quita is saying is that she liked the song I like, which is Send For Me, but she likes Sharon Bryant's songs with Atlantic Starr more so than she likes Barbara Weather songs with Atlantic Starr. All right, love. There's a lot of comments over here about Angela Bassett. All right now. Okay, let's see here. Keep it going. I'm gonna try to speed it up. I got about 10 minutes. Love, Love, L.O.V.E. I liked Curtis in Christmas with the Cranks, and it was hilarious. I doubt if I ever see the movie she won for, but Angela B ought to have absolutely won for What's Love Got to Do with It. She was so good in that playing homage to Miss Tina. And also, the Oscars need to apologize publicly to Miss Hattie and all of the other Black actors and actresses they disparaged back in the day. Until then, I am so not interested. This is Jamie's first Oscar. Yes, it is, Otis Bay. If I understand correctly, this is Jamie Lee's first Oscar and first nomination. Could be wrong, but I think so. I knew it was a matter of time before you talked about this. I'm Team Angela, and she wasn't wrong. Either way, I don't think she was wrong. So, sometimes you build yourself up and then you react and you don't know that you did it. Unlike that Will Smith fiasco now, that's what it was. Michael Johnson. All right. I think Michael Johnson's name has showed up quite a few over here. I don't watch award shows, but I would like to see Angela Bassett eventually receive an Academy Award. I saw both movies and must admit that both actresses delivered brilliant performances. Okay. In the end, Jamie is Hollywood royalty, which gave her the nod. Great commentary. Thank you. I appreciate that. Then Victor Johnson shows up. Okay. Victor Johnson replies, yeah, we know her father was Tony Curtis. I didn't know that, but I knew her mom was in some movies. Her mom, Janet, is it Janet Lee or Janae Lee or Janet Lee? No question. Still, why even put Angela up against that in the first place if they already knew the outcome? Well, I'm not going to say they knew the outcome. I don't know how those things work. But I think it was okay to put them in the category because think about it. If Angela Bassett was not nominated, then we would say, oh my gosh, she wasn't even nominated. You see? So again, going back to a previous comment about her being nominated and setting her up, it's already there. What Monique was talking about. When I have the award, so I'm already set up. Right? So, yeah. Glenn Rushing. Look like Glenn Rushing, and this probably would be. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. I have all of these I haven't responded to. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm not going to be able. I'm going to have to do a 2-part video. So let's go down to Glenn Rushing. One has to go. We'll end it there. One has to go. Glenn Rushing said Thriller can go. Oh, Yeah, I don't know. Considering the ones that were up there, I think Thriller stays because it's just so ingrained in my culture for me. The Last Dragon can go. I prefer The Last Dragon over The Wiz. Drew Hill and Boys to Men can go. Yes, Glenn Rushing. I agree with you on that one. I agree with you on that one. Agreed on Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart, he is not my favorite comedian. Simply because he laughs. Like you continue to laugh during, setting up the joke. Like, no, let me laugh. You don't laugh. Martin TV show can go. No, Martin TV can go. Then he says, this is too funny. Yes, Glenn, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right, this is a perfect place to stop because there are so many comments that I see. So as I told you before, I just respond to the comments, and however long it takes, that's what I'll do. So again, thank you so much for stopping by over here at PeppieLaView. I appreciate it so much. And also remember to put your behind where your heart desires to be. Please do that. And remember that I love you and God loves you best. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next video. And until then, you all take care of yourselves out there.